Today we are taking a really fun tokens deck onto the Mythic ladder, and we ran through the gauntlet of meta decks, but the results are surprising. We have such a sweet list for you guys today. I'm so excited because today will be the third iteration and our third time trying this. This is our tokens deck built around Segovia, allowing us to flash in most of our spells here today. This deck has truly taken its final form because it is way better than it's ever been, and it runs off this card Invasion of Segovia. Like I was saying, this drops down 2 tokens for us when it comes into the battlefield, which isn't a great 3-drop if you think about it, except for the fact that if you attack into this battle and you flip it over, you get a 3/3 creature that allows you to untap 3 or 4 creatures on your end step, and then all those creatures, they have Convoke to cast non-creature spells now, which opens the door for some serious shenanigans, allowing us to do a lot of flash things. But mostly the card we love in this sort of build is Protect the Negotiators, because we're gonna have a lot of tokens today. This is gonna be able to counter something and protect our board and essentially lock them out, because once we untap those creatures after we flip over the invasion, we've got all this mana to use. We can counter stuff and you know, like I said, just beat them down or lock them out of the game. We've got removal as well, instant speed, which can also act as a way of generating even more tokens. If the opponent isn't playing threats that we care about, we can just keep on blowing things up, which is really nice. And then we've also got the ability to drop in 2 more tokens here and tap something down, which is really awesome, especially again because it's at instant speed. That's the key here, guys. Everything's at instant or flash speed, so we can attack in, do what we need to do, and then untap everything and then hold that mana open to make a decision, which is pretty sweet. This card, Virtue of Loyalty, has never been better in any other deck. I'm telling you guys, because this comes down for 5 mana. You can Convoke it in on 5 mana, and then you can then untap all your creatures with the Virtue of Loyalty, leaving all your mana open because it's going to untap all those creatures again. It's just an absolutely busted spell when paired with the Segovia. Now, we want to try to flip the Segovia as early as possible, so we run the Regal Bunnycorn. The Regal Bunnycorn can technically attack into the Segovia on turn 3 and run it over right away and flip it immediately, because it's going to be at least 4 power because of our turn 1s like Inspector and Siren, because these are going to come into the battlefield as 1-drops, and they're also going to leave like a clue token or a map token, making sure the Regal Bunnycorn gets above 4 and then attacks in for, you know, the 4 damage and flipping it over. So a really fun list, guys. Enduring Curiosity, our draw spell here. We're going to be drawing 4, 5, 6 cards sometimes. This card is insanely busted with this deck, and again, I've never seen Enduring Curiosity play as well as it does in this build than any other build that I've played. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, man. This was a fun one, and I'm very surprised at how well it did. It took us from like 90 to 95, so have fun, man, and then we'll see you at the end. Peace out. All right, guys, we got a really fun list for you today. We are revisiting a deck list that I've done now 2 different versions of this deck, and it's definitely one of my favorites. You know, we get the instant speed aspect of everything, being able to react a little bit better to our opponent's game plans. We've got a go wide token strategy, which I love, but also we got counter spells to help protect my field. It's just it's a good time all around. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to try to get that 3rd land drop here. We do in fact get it, but it's a tap land. That's gonna slow me down a bit here, that's for sure. Never mind. We do have the ability to go with the invasion right away here if we want to. Not able to flip it right away though. Maybe I should. If I go with the mites, that's not gonna get it going either. I kind of have to play it now, don't I? I have to play it now so I can put a little bit of damage on it. Even though it's just 1 damage, at least I can get it closer to flipping next turn. So that is the goal. Seems like the opponent's got something reactionary here, but I don't know what it could be. Maybe like a get lost or something. Moment of truth. All right, so countering the Abuelo is going to be everything here, guys. Everything. I should probably just... I don't know. I'm trying to think. Do I want to go Enduring Curiosity to keep drawing a bunch of cards and maybe eventually get a 2nd counter spell? Because we got to make sure we're countering all the Abuelos in this matchup. Let's see what the opponent wants to do here with this situation. They can't Abuelo yet, which leaves me some mana open, of course, for negotiations. That's a good card, but I don't think I really need that card in this matchup. I don't think so. Let's go ahead and just flip over Segovia here, unless they want to, you know, bounce something, of course. Yep, they do. Dispersal. We allow it. We're in no rush right now, guys. No rush. We're playing very defensively here. They've got another dispersal. Looks like maybe they do. All right, so if the opponent doesn't cast an Abuelo this turn, we're just going to go ahead and charge of mites, flip this, leave mana open for negotiators. Come on. All right, it's an Abuelo. Kicker for sure. Get the maximum amount of value out of this. And now we really need to find another counterspell, though. Like, very badly need another counterspell. All right, so we're going to play this. Draw 2 cards, and hopefully one of them amounts to a counterspell here. And then we need the mana, of course, to play it. So that's why we're flipping the invasion over so we can use our creatures for convoking mana. Come on. Yes! Let's go, dude. We're locked in. We're locked in. You are not resolving an Abuelo anytime soon. Sorry about that. Not really. I hate Omniscience. Regent, you can have it. We don't care. Draw some cards. Do your thing. We're just going to grow our board state even further. And we can draw, let's see, half our deck this turn. They're tapped out. And we're going to draw a lot of cards this turn with the Enduring Curiosity. I've never had a deck list where Enduring Curiosity really kind of popped off the way it does in this deck. This deck, it's done so much for us. Like, look how many cards we're getting off of it. And we're going to untap everything and get extra mana and just... Oh, this is so good. End the turn. Untap. 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 And I need a white source. All right, there we go. And end the turn. I mean, Sheltered by Ghost is probably not a very good card here. I'll drop an Inspector too. We're not worried about gaining life in this one. We just got to stop their game plan. GG's! Boom, boom, boom. You counter the Abuelo. They have no idea what to do. That's what I'm talking about. All right, it looks like we've got a really decent curve, but the mana comes in tapped. Most of it does. So this hand is still keepable. I just feel like we're going to be a little slow, but I have Sheltered by Ghost and Curiosity, so that's good against red. And it is red, but are we going to have time to get all the way to an Enduring Curiosity to attach that to? I hope we can find a Bunny Corn. A Bunny Corn would be phenomenal. I'm going to throw that away. I think we can do better. Yeah, all this tap land in my hand is actually going to probably come back to haunt us here, and we're going to lose this one because of it. I hope not, though. I really hope not. All right, we got a little bit of time. A little bit of time bot here. Yeah, let's go with this. All right. 2 on tap lands now work really well, but unfortunately for us, Sheltered by Ghost right now only has a Siren to attach to, which I guess could get bigger with the map token, but that's not exactly the most ideal thing to put it on because there's not a lot of power behind a Siren, meaning not a lot of life gain either. So Bunny Corn, again, is the perfect target for this. Man, we're in the gauntlet today, huh? Omniscience into mono red. Then we got Is It Cutter next. Watch. Bet. I like the hesitation here. I think they're just doing a lot of math on seeing whether or not they could just win the game right now. If they can win the game by turn 3 here before I get a chance to even play anything outside of a Siren, like, there's nothing you can do about that. Yeah, surely they have it here. This is going to be GG's because the opponent's going to attack. They're going to get a bunch of prowess triggers. They're going to pump the Scamp. The Scamp is going to sacrifice itself, and we're cooked. So I think we got to do this. And unfortunately, we're going to eat Monstrous Rage. All sorts of stuff here. So at least this way, if it's not Monstrous Rage and not Trample. Wow. Hold on now. You're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance? Okay. Oh, they're cooked. Because I've got the trick here to tap down their show off. It's their only creature that they have. They didn't play anything on turn 3 there. I thought they had lethal. Here, I thought they had lethal on 3. They probably did. If I'm telling you guys, if I would have blocked the show off there, I bet you it was a bunch of spells that pump but don't quite give trample. That's probably why they were hesitant on it. And they were probably going to attack it and then sacrifice it. All right, they say good game, but I don't know about all that. I think I just need to... Yeah, the scamp is the real problem here, guys. The scamp is the real problem. I'm going to do this. Okay, it doesn't appear they have a shock or burst lightning because they definitely would have used that in response there. Man, they're stressing me out here a little bit on the pausing. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna do this and leave back one blocker here for the show off in case again they get big and they're not able to give it trample. I can't imagine a red player not having a bunch of cards in hand to not give their creatures trample. Like that's kind of their whole thing, right? Maybe it's a bunch of fling spells. I don't know. But we did take care of their two worst threats on the board, which is those scamps. Slickshot is definitely nothing to, you know, shake a stick at. It is a very bad card and very difficult to deal with. I don't know what's going on. I feel like we've been gifted a lifeline here and I'm trying to accept that, but it feels very weird. What is going on? What is going on around here? They're waiting for me not to block or something. I don't know. I don't know what to think. It's not Monstrous Rage. I mean, what's the other one? The one that manifests Dread. I mean, that doesn't give trample. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm gonna figure it out because my mind is boggled at the moment. Another scamp. They just drew that, which means their hand isn't any different from last time because they would have played that last turn. So their hand is exactly the same as it was the turn prior. Rage. Okay. Okay, so not trample. I get holding on to that one. But now they're playing everything pre-combat. Oh, because they want to give this menace. But still kind of weird to do it all. Like, why not? Well, I guess this gives it haste, huh? Okay. I'm seeing the path here for them. Okay. 9 damage on board here. If I don't block. Not even gonna send the show off, huh? You think I was gonna block here and give you back another scamp? I don't think I was going to. Especially with one card that I don't know about. They don't have the mana to get through the ward 2 here. Turn inside out. Okay, yeah, so they basically had the cards I thought they had in their hand, which is all those pump spells, but they don't give actual trample. They were definitely playing that way. Makes a lot of sense. I gotta start learning these cards' actual names. Turn inside out and Rage. Little Manifest Dread, a little 2/2. All right, I'm chilling, I think. Because I'm gaining 4 a turn. I'm drawing cards. Everything's getting extra 1/1 counters every turn on tapping. Definitely a win, I think, in my book. If you block, that's fine too. I'll take either a card or a block. Either way, I'm definitely happy with that. And then we on tap. That's one less threat I got to worry about as a mono red player. And yeah. Thank you very much. No attacks. You know it's bad when you hold a mono red player from attacking. That's typically the sign you've won the game. Let's go, man. All right, we are going first. I'm gonna keep this hand. It looks a little bit not great, but Inspector can draw me a card here off of the Investigate. I have the Negotiators, which has come in so clutch for me in so many matchups. I'm gonna keep this hand. These 2 cards, if I've got them in hand, I'm gonna keep it because Sheltered by Ghosts, you know, beats the mono red. Negotiators beats the Omniscience. Both of the most deadly decks, you know, but it's mono black. Getting a little bit of everything today. I love it. I love the variety we're seeing today. But we are seeing all the heavy hitters, that's for sure. Bunnycorn. I'm guessing they've got like a go for the throat. They've got something that can interact here, and I just don't think they're wanting to spend the mana to use it. So I think instead I'm gonna... Do I hold off here? Do I hold off here and maybe counter their turn 3 spell here? I mean, turn 3 is one of the bigger turns for mono black. So they do have go for the throat. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off and try to counter and stop their annex or their slasher. It's good enough for me, I think. And we are gonna get our card draw down. Taking a lot of damage myself, but that's okay. My I just like shaved and makes my nose itchy, like the stubble. All right, so what do we got now? I think we played that pretty well. Shieldred, got that answer right there. Got the answer for that one. That's a pretty good card. Not passing up on that. Not passing up on that. All right, Curiosity, go ahead and snap up that Shielder for me if you don't mind. Gaining 5, back to 20. This one's an absolute beatdown, it feels like. I need another counter spell though, because they could be running Deadly Cover Up, which would shock me, but it's possible. If they do that, they've got us pretty good here. They don't have a graveyard though that allows them to, you know, collect evidence of 6. So there won't be any exiling of my Curiosity, so that'll become an enchantment. Adros, all right, GG's. G to the G's, my man. We're for sure gonna win this one because we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I mean, it literally doesn't get any better than that. I think that was like a flawless victory, like straight Mortal Kombat flawless victory. By the way, we're on an absolute run with this deck right now. We were at like 90%, so GG. All right, opponent going first. Our hand is not ideal at all. Siren, negotiation. I mean, I don't think I can keep this. I think we need a lot better than that. Believe it or not, this is a little bit better. I've got the Inspector into his Shelter in case it's red, because we're going second and we see a Chandra skin here. And I can draw a card off of the Clue token. So it's a little bit better. I'm just playing the odds here by the opponent's, you know, avatar that they've got going on. But, you know, they're running a red avatar with the Fervent and red sleeves, and then they drop down in the Azorius land here. Okay, it's Izzet Cutter, same thing. Got it, okay. Wait, it's not Izzet Cutter. What am I saying? They opted, but they have an Azorius land. Wait a minute. They're Jeskai Oculus, maybe? It's got to be Jeskai Oculus, right? Which, again, still not a bad matchup, I don't think, for us. I'm going to draw a card. I don't think I want to play another Inspector here. Still looking for a blue land. Cornucopia. Okay, I'm gonna stop acting like I have any idea what's going on. All right, Cornucopia. Ant colors and opt. Yeah, not sure. Not sure, fam. Are we gonna get swept here? Are we gonna get hit with the sweeper? I don't know. I think I'm going Inspector into Bunnycorn though. I think that's the move. I don't have double blue yet for my Curiosity. I really wish I did. A 1-mana bounce spell, maybe? Yeah, Flood Maw. I was gonna say the 1-mana open is kind of strange with an interactive piece there, but it's a Flood Maw, which is good, I guess. I mean, I guess that means they don't have a sweeper in hand, right? Because they would have definitely let that stay on the field to sweep the board, which means they're a little bit desperate to figure out an answer for it. Okay. Specifically tapping mana here, manually tapping for a Jace. All right, Jace, what are we doing? Are we plussing? Are we minusing 2? Or are we just going for a full 3 here? Because it's kind of odd that they played it for that amount of mana.
You can be made to obey.
Okay. I mean, why do that when you're going to lose the 1 loyalty here? They've got to have a kill spell for this, maybe? Here, let's do this. I'm going to try to bait them out of using a removal spell. Okay, they don't go for it.
What curious behavior.
Curious behavior indeed, my friend. There's got to be a sweeper hitting us here, right? It feels like, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. The Jace play kind of threw me for a loop there. I'm going to draw a card off of the map, the clue token. Get lost? It's another Flood Maw. Okay. I mean, Jace is still at 3 loyalty. I guess it's on the field. I guess that's what they're trying to do, is get it out of the hand and onto the field here. That's going to be my Sheltered by Ghost target. Plussing again or what? They are. They're greedy, man. They're super greedy. Oh man, we missed a land drop there. I really need these Enduring Curiosities to go off. What do I do? 1 mana open, 2 lands. Should we... Let's just see if they've got something for this. Okay, so they have something. They've got something holding priority, which means it's going to be a kill spell, right? It's gotta be. So I can't go for the Sheltered yet. I'd love to go for the Sheltered by Ghost, but I just can't. Opponent has something here that can kill something. Because it's double white. It's got to be Get Lost, right? Yeah. All right. Fair enough. 4 cards milled. Because if I would have gone Sheltered by Ghost on the Inspector to get more damage to the Jace and deal with the Siege, that would have been great. But unfortunately, the opponent had the kill spell, and now they draw the perfect card. All right. Nothing you can do about that. They drew a sweeper, they draw a sweeper, you know? And then Jace -2 to draw another card. Lovely. We're about to start letting Jace draw a lot more than that. All right, come on, map token, find me something here. Opponent has a 1 mana interactive piece again. Is it Flood Maw? Are we really about to lose the token? Oh, gosh. That's crazy, man. That's actually crazy. I mean, sometimes things just happen, I guess. Why they keep... Okay. They drew something helpful again. Okay, another Siege. I guess I can live with that. Guess I can live with that. Jace, we cannot allow Jace to -2 again because it's just going to draw a boatload of cards. It almost feels like I have to use Sheltered by Ghost on the Jace here. I guess we start with this. Actually, undo. Let's start with this. It's a Bunnycorn. I mean, it's a great card, but I need a blue land. I don't think I can. I don't think I can afford not to get a blue land here. It's the best I've got. It's the best I've got, man. Finally, they run out of gas. Okay. Finally, let's do this. We're not out of gas yet, though. That way we can flip this. Stem the bleeding a little bit, too. All right. Yes, you come down. Let's draw a card, and then we can still do this. Yeah. Seems good. Seems good. This is definitely winnable now. This was going sideways, but you know what? It's starting to come back our way a little bit. We've got Curiosity to draw 2 next turn, or actually draw 4. That's fine. That is fine. Let the games begin, baby. Let's go. Give me a counterspell. Counterspell locks this game out and we win it. Come on. Okay, no counterspell. Tough. Okay, well, no counterspell, but we do have a Bunnycorn to end the game with its power, so hopefully they just don't find a sweeper, which something in my gut is telling me it's a sweeper, and we're gonna lose the game. Oh, it's a good game. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Let's get that Bunnycorn absolutely to the moon here. To the absolute moon. That was close, man. That was really close. They were drawing extremely well in the beginning of that game, and they kind of just gassed out at the end there. I feel bad for them because I was like, man, this is so unlucky for us, and then it became so unlucky for them in a hurry. So, GG. All right, we are going first. Hand looks good. Yeah, I like it. I like it, dude. I am loving this deck right now. I can't believe how good this deck has been for us. It's been awesome. Because it wasn't this good before. Like, it wasn't like... When the last 2 times we did this, it was good, but it wasn't like actually super competitive. This one, I mean, I've been playing it since like 90%, and it has been really, really nice. We are drawing absolutely dead here. I really should learn to not open my mouth and talk about how good the deck is and how good it's been feeling. Because every time I've done that ever, I've noticed that the very same game is when we kind of start to just run out of steam. All right, well, go here. And here. Got it. We got to get that off the field, right? Another mill deck, by the way. Very weird. Very weird to see 2 mill decks like that back to back. Temporary lockdown. Ay, 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 that's bad. Okay. Authority of Consoles. Oof. Well, this is gonna kind of counteract the Authority of Consoles. I'm gonna untap everything that comes in tapped, but it's post-combat, so it doesn't matter, I don't think. Let's go here. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Let's get some bodies here and let the Virtue of Loyalty kind of take over. Let Virtue of Loyalty do its thing. Get lost? Oh, you're kidding. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, guess Virtue of Loyalty is not going to do anything. There's no loyalty with this one. I mean, it's more bodies for sure, but I need like Enduring Curiosity. I need to get some card draw going. That's what we're hunting. And there goes the Enduring Curiosity off the top. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Oh man, that Realm Breaker. That Realm Breaker. And there goes my other card draw. You want to be mad at it, but it's like, dude, this is a pretty unique build, so it's like you can't be mad at it. That's fun. It's a fun card with no bodies, so we're cooked. Here goes more milling. And they get nothing really that serious, nothing that I really wanted. I guess that would have been pretty nice right about now. I did throw one to the bottom too, so we're definitely not seeing that card. Okay, I mean, nothing I could do. Hopefully they play another spell here. I can try to kind of counter just to get a body on the field, really.
I know where to find all the answers.
Yeah, we're cooked. I'm gonna give it a chance though. I mean, 2 Shelter by Ghost can really change the tide of this really fast as long as I can take those temporary lockdowns and get back a few extra bodies, but it's not likely that we're going to have a chance at this one. I just want to see if we can get a good top deck or something. Like a Segovia would be pretty nice. You know, something that can give me extra bodies. Stock up. We'll concede after this next turn if it goes sideways. 13 cards. They plussed it. They plussed it. It's something. I got a fish token, which can give me the sheltered target. Just going for the Realm Breaker, it looks like. Yeah. They don't have another demolition. That's good. No destroying of my lands here. Creating their own fish token on my turn. This is going to be the most important fish token of my life. They drew a demolition field right now. Are you sure about that? This game and its top decks have been crazy. All right, and then the fish probably dies when I try to attach the Shelter by Ghost to it, but we'll see. We'll see. Well, that will definitely put Jace in the realm of drawing, what, 4 cards or something? Not just nonsensical. It's gonna be crazy. I forget what it is, 4 cards or something like that.
We can improve
3 cards. Crazy value. Here we go. We try to attach the Sheltered by Ghost to the fish. Really now. Really, huh? Okay. I guess we can try to make an attempt at the Jace here. They block with their fish, maybe? Nope, we missed that. I think we just... Jace can -2 though again and get me pretty good here. They probably have another Jace in their hand by now, by the way, guys. This is all semantics, it feels like at this point, but we're gonna try. They've got so much mana to work with too to avoid, you know, any sort of counter spell from us. Yikes. Yikes. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that'll do it. I can't counter it. They've got too much mana to pay for it. So, I mean, yeah, that was tough. That was a beatdown. Tough, tough. All right, opponent is going first. Hand is, man, again, Inspector's gonna have to save us yet again with this hand. Surveilling with Izzet colors is not good. Hopefully it's not Izzet Cutter. I don't think they'd run this land in an Izzet Cutter deck, but you never know. Love the Enduring Curiosity though, that's good. Oh, it's Jeskai Control maybe? I've been seeing this a lot. Could be Jeskai Control for sure. I'm gonna go double Inspector here, giving me a better Segovia, potentially. Hitting it for 2. Cool. And Lightning Helix. Yep. Lightning Helix it is. So I've had a mixed emotions about this deck. I've beaten it once very like easily, and then another time I got destroyed by it. Obviously the draws have everything to do with that, but it's winnable. This one's winnable. Jeskai Control is really good though. Such a good deck. All right, we do have all the card draw off of this, which is cool. And I have some removal for the dragon when they, you know, play it on turn 5. They're gonna get another free stock up though. Are they gonna answer my creatures with a sweeper of sorts? Because I have seen an opponent run Brotherhood's End in that spot, which is kind of tricky. All right, we're gonna send everybody at the invasion, which means we don't have to worry about the curiosity coming down this turn. Let's see how much they respect this play here. All right, they don't respect it much. They're letting it all get through, and I'm flipping it. All right. They're gonna try to blow up the Segovia. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, nothing we can really do about it. That's really rough. Really rough. We kind of wasted a turn swinging through that. I guess I should have seen that one coming. I don't know why I didn't think about that as a possibility. But they do have the dragon, it looks like. Oh, they don't. Thought for sure they were gonna go with the dragon there. Do I draw 2 off of these guys, or do I go with the curiosity and just attack in with that? I think I draw 2 with these guys. That's a little frustrating. Temporary Lockdown has been kicking my butt today. Temporary Lockdown is a pain in the neck. All right, let's flash in that Enduring Curiosity now. I'm almost certain the opponent's gonna play the dragon now at this point. I'm surprised I didn't play it last turn, but there it is. There it is. They always have it. They never don't have it. I can't really attack through though either with this, which is a bummer. Man, that dragon is such an issue. Shiko is a problem, certifiable problem. Oh, wow. There you are. Okay. There you are. Where were you a minute ago? they're probably gonna make an attempt at a sweeper if I go double regal, and then I have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 mana open, probably 3. Yeah, that's not great. I'm gonna just go with the mites, I think, to create more bodies, or even maybe just a fish token. I don't know. Definitely gonna just let my decision happen on the fly here. It's all gonna be dependent upon how they play this turn. Nothing, huh? Nothing. All right, well, I guess we do the mites thing. Let's do the mites thing. No drawing cards. We're good on the cards. Ooh, that's a good find. Okay, I wanted another one so I can maybe blow this up. All right, cool. We're gonna do this then. And we're gonna just pass the turn. I don't really feel like attacking in with the mites. I know one of them will get through and I can draw a card, but I don't really necessarily think that's great. I'd rather have my bunny corn stay, you know, as big as possible here. A flanker, they can't cast it though. Not enough mana. If they want to play it now, they can, but they're going to lose some value, I think. Get lost. Is that a problem? Not really. It's actually going to make my bunny corn stronger, and it's only going to come back as an enchantment, so we're fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it. I see what they were up to now. Should have seen that, but it's all good. It works out. I counter it. They probably counter my counter, though. Yep. Dispelling exhale. Oh my gosh. Okay, pal. Pretty good move, I can't lie. Pretty good move. There goes all my card draw potential. What do I do here, guys? What do I do? I could try to get them with the combat trick with the mites on the Shiko just to get rid of it, but its flying mechanic, you know, is really getting the best of me at the moment. So I feel like if I activate this, attack in, they might think I'm making a mistake here, and then they block with the Shiko. And I do this. So I guess that did work out. I got the Shiko off the field, but I lose a land for it, and I get 6 damage through. It's not bad. Stock up, sure. Stock up is so good. Stock up is so good. Man, that flanker play they made was really, really nice. Got to give respect where respect is due there, and that was a good one. Another stock up, okay. Enduring Curiosity was about to turn this around for me too. Looks like they got a land. Let's go, we got it again, okay. Yes, please. Give me an extra card here. It's a great card. It gets me back into the game, that's for sure. Temporary Lockdown seems to be the only sweeper I've seen from these kind of decks. I don't think I need to really worry about a Day of Judgment here. I'm gonna play the Bunnycorn, and I'm gonna hope it can stick around. Try to make my might a little bit bigger so it becomes more of a threat, more of a viable threat. More card draw is great. I'm keeping that on top all day. Sheltered by Ghost might actually swing this game for us. You never know. I think we've pretty much seen everything they could throw at us potentially here as far as like all the removal spells they have in their deck. I think it's going to be 2 more Get Losts, you know. Wow, again with this whole flanker trick. That's crazy. Well played again, though. All right, I'm guessing they have an Expelling Exhale here, which I can pay 2 for, but if they have a dragon, I'm kind of cooked. So I got to be really careful about how I play my Enduring Curiosity here. I don't think I have much of a choice. I think I have to try to slam it, though. But I'm guessing, like I said, I'm pretty sure they have the Exhale. It all comes down to whether or not they have another Shiko in hand. If it's an Exhale plus a Shiko, I'd be pretty surprised because of the way, like, why would you not play Shiko last turn, you know? But they did have a really good turn last turn, so I can't question the way they played it. So if they have it, they have it. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to YOLO here, guys. They definitely have the Exhale, but do they have the Shiko? Oh. I didn't expect that. Okay. And the turn. We know what's on top, so we don't really need that right now. I'll just use the fountain port here. Okay, that's fine. There's no flanker in your hand this time, so it's coming back. I'm just gonna do this. I've got so much card draw here off these map tokens. All right, their deck looks like it's a lot of 4-ofs, I'll tell you that much. No way they got that off the top, dude. Are you kidding me? And they're gonna use Get Lost to blow up my Curiosity too. That's so sickening, dude. How can players keep getting this lucky on me with these top decks, man? Oh, they're going stock up though. That's good, that's good. I get to keep my Curiosity, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana open. They can't play this. Oh, wow. Pretty sweet card draw mechanic, though. High Noon. Oh, you've got to be kidding. High Noon makes things very interesting and difficult here for us. All right. I mean, High Noon is, I guess, the target here for the Shelter by Ghosts. I don't know. I don't know. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Oh, it's a tough one, man. It is a tough one. They send back what? Oh, just these two? They're not actually sending back my Curiosity? I thought for sure they would. All right. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play this. We're doing the fish token thing because I need more bodies to attack in and get a Curiosity draw. There we go. That's really nice. Do some countering here. We need Shelter by Ghosts, unfortunately, to be used here on the fish token, right? Take High Noon. Play the Bunny Corn. No, that's bad though. That's like really, really bad. That's really, really bad. I think I take the Shiko here. Hear me out. I think I take the Shiko here so this can actually attack into the opponent because they're going to swing in with the Meringue here and then I can swing back for 2 extra. But if I take the Meringue, the Shiko can keep getting through over and over again. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer for this, to be honest. I really don't. Man, I'm going to take the Shiko. Hold my counter for something here. Let's get this as big as possible. Get Lost. Paying the ward 2. And that'll do it. That'll do it. I mean, it was a good hard fight. It was a hard fought battle, guys. It really was. High Noon just ate us alive at the end there. I really thought we were going to have a comeback at the end there, but High Noon with the freaking clutch for them, dude. That's crazy. We went through the gauntlet today, though, man. We played it feels like every meta deck we could have possibly played. We did pretty well against most of them. And like I said, I've beaten this deck before. It is a tricky one for us, a tricky matchup, but they were able to get all the removal they needed at the right times there, which felt pretty bad. Man, I just feel like this is a winnable one. Maybe I made some bad play lines too. That's possible, but GG's, man. GG's.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.